Hello, hello. Am I being heard?
You are so hard, girl. So hard.
I am so heard. I feel like something is. Ooh. Oops. What did I do? Whoops. My bad. Well, checking 1, 2, 3 in the YouTube if you can hear me, I guess. Um, I need to post the link. A second. Copy. Where's this thing? Oh, we got a new background. Let's see. Hi, Titan. Alright, so these are everyone because last time I didn't do this, and yeah, whoopsie daisies. Hello, hello. I'm gonna try to say good morning. It's morning for most. I am live. We will be talking. Yeah, no. Hello, I am live. Topic is about uh frenzy. Woo. Uh, catty skin. New mobility update. Cause yeah, there was a new update. And whatevers. Come and join the voice chat or come and listen at YouTube's. Come in. Sent. Okay. How's everybody's day going so far? What is it today? Is it Thursday or is it Wednesday? I'm lost. I don't know what day it is. Nobody knows? Everybody is just as lost as I am? Yeah?
Thursday.
One more day till Friday, right?
No, every day is a proverbial Tuesday for me. Never ends.
It never ends. Hmm.
Goes on and on, my friends.
Is this why you have 22 farms?
Yep.
It reminds me of that SpongeBob meme that he put little faces on his 5 fingers and that were his friends. Or was it 2 fingers and then he had like a pebble, a clip, and a tissue? I don't even know. Remember
Knowing
that?
SpongeBob, it had probably an episode for each.
Probably. Probably. Hmm. Okay, so how was everybody's frenzy? It's been almost a week. No, wait. It's been like four days since it happened. Right? Who did you have, kitten, for frenzy?
We had 171.
How was it?
It started off as a beatdown towards us, of course, but we caught up pretty good. I think we ended 26-23,
Mm-hmm.
so it wasn't that bad. And then JFC busted out 92 people in an attack. That was pretty awesome.
92 versus how many?
92 versus 63.
Damn. Was it like a plan TA or was it like a random?
Yeah, that was a plan TA on a tower.
Oh.
But I was very impressed because they completed their merge like 2 or 3 days before the actual frenzy start.
Hmm.
So merging in 30 new players and still being able to pull out 90 is pretty awesome.
For being such an old nation and still merge and get those numbers, that's pretty impressive.
I wouldn't
Like,
know. I'm in my own little solo alliance now, so I'm staying out
oh,
of the
now
drama.
you're solo again.
Yeah, I'm solo again.
Mm-mm-mm. Do you prefer playing solo?
It has its pluses and its minuses. After dealing with egos for the last 6 months, it's nice to recharge my batteries for a little bit. I'm already being bugged to go back into the second alliance, though. So I'll be there sooner than later.
Well, that explains it. I 269, we had 52. We did do some planned TAs. And as you all know, when they do it, it's when I'm sleeping. So I did manage to get to one. It was attacking Sayez old city. We knew we were gonna lose because obviously you can't win on a fat city like that. I think he's like 500 BP, but it was for funsies. For funsies. And obviously we lost. Nobody's online. Can't get any reports. Um, so yeah, right here. So it was 74 of us. We told them that hey, don't reinforce. This is just like for fun. But no, obviously people don't listen and they reinforced him. But anyways, we knew we were gonna lose. It was no way you can beat that city with he has like 35 million troops. That's a lot of troops, like a lot of frontline, like all those T-13 frontline right there. Max Titan, almost max warplane. So it was a fun challenge, I could say. A good hit. I'm a little mad that 7 of them did defend. Would have it made a difference? Not really. We still will lose, but it was a fun just to see, maybe 100 could do something. Probably not. It would take a couple attacks to even touch such a city like that. Um, I know there was some plan T. We did some plan T8 battles. I need to find somebody online to give me a sneak peek of those battles because, like I said, I was sleeping and I missed out on it. 7092. Let me copy that. And this is kittens. Show. How do people do this so fast? Boom, boom. So that's your 71 versus 92 on a tower. Very nice. Looks good. I'm like I said, I'm still quite surprised. Even being Nation 2 and without merger for so long, you can still pull these numbers. It's impressive to me, to be honest. Very impressive. Kent. Oh, hi, D-Dog. Hi, Evergen. Kent, who do you have for Frenzy? I'm gonna guess you're in a meeting. Evergen, who do you have for Frenzy?
We had 286.
Ooh, I think there were some big battles, right?
Hey, some. There's a
Yeah.
lot of T4. So much T4.
Yeah, they do. So much T4.
So much, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we had a few though. I had to
You got
look for 'em.
any good reports you want to share?
Yeah, let me dig.
It
See what I
hasn't
can
been
find.
that long, I think.
Well, we stay busy though.
Okay. This is Ronaldo. He said no 100. Only. Oh, but was it even you? Ronaldo, was it even planned? Did you talk to the guy? I'm pretty sure if it was planned, they would have went against you with 100 or even a 90 at least. Obviously, 20 cannot go against you. That's ludicrous. RH, we faced 1051, smashed them. Big shout out to 1039 DVD. Oh, what a cool name, DVD. uh, Kent had 1063, was a boring frenzy, never fought us. Oh, that sucks. Not even plan TAs? You couldn't, do some TAs? To avoid a boring frenzy, just grab somebody from that nation, be like, hey, let's meet at the tower. Let's do some TAs. Let's, do something. If, because nothing is boring than just being a bubble fest for frenzy and void. So, that's boring. Let me see if I can grab somebody online to show me the reports of my TAs. Where is Polo? Polo is always online. Show me the TAs against E1. 72 was terrible at Frenzy. So many bubble drops. Oh. Are they still that full? Are they still that fat? They still have that many cities? I remember 72 was like one of the last nations that got 4 nation mergers before they switched it to 2 or 3. No, I think 3 because after 72 33 had their 4 mergers, 52 got 3. So yeah, 72 was like one of the last ones to get 4 back in the day. Let's see. All right. SYN and WBG. This time no T4s.
Not for that. Every time we have them, they refuse to set up any like arranged battles with us. Like they will not do that with us.
Well, I guess because
Um,
they care about Frenzy, even though they.
they do a lot. Um,
Yeah.
but then this usually happens like once or twice that we can get them into like 1 or 2 tarot battles, just kind of sporadically, like this, and then they usually lose the one, and then they won't play with us again. So, um, this was the one that we had.
Oh, hi, Reverence. Welcome. Uh, yeah. It sucks. It gets very boring if you don't get a plan TA at least. Like, if your nation doesn't care much about Frenzy, um, my bad, I read a comment. If you don't care about Frenzy, at least make it fun. Not just like if my nation doesn't care at all. Like we don't care. So like we try to get like do plan TAs, or be like hey, or we port to their base and just sit there waiting for them, or we just don't play at all, because like why waste our speeds and gold for Frenzy when we can save it up for Void, you know? It just makes the expense more.
Yeah, no, they won't do it with us. They're just not having it.
Nobody wants to play with 219. You guys are
I
scary,
know.
that's why.
This is frenzy though, but
No. They think you're if they play with you, their troops will die, even in Frenzy. You get some bad juju on you, you know? So Reverend says 72 declined to make any TAs. That's did you contact their leaders? I'm pretty sure one of them would have been said yes. Probably they didn't want to. Were they winning? Let me check this report real quick. So this is 113 versus 72. And okay, so even if you were winning, some TAs would have been fun. Not too bad. I think no, wait, I don't have it. Shoot. I forgot to take a screenshot of my score. With 52, I think they were at almost like it looks kind of the same here. They were like almost at 29. We were like around 15 or so. All right, Polo's going online. Let me see if you can show me those reports real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Tag him. Okay, not yet. Not yet. 72. Which do you enjoy most, Void or Frenzy? I prefer Void for the obvious reason is the only event where you do lose troops. There's that risk factor. I guess because of the risk bumps up adrenaline, dopamine. Yay, I kill troops, um, I don't know. It just makes it more fun. I feel Void is way more fun because of the risk factor that hey, you can lose your troops or hey, you can kill somebody's troops, type of way. Yes, yes. I can't type today for God's sake. Okay, first one. there were 72 versus 77. Big ouchies. Let's watch how that happened. So this is our TA against ED1. Planned battles. That's what TA stand for, I guess. Everybody always says TAs. Not PB. So like we were holding very nicely until more of them came over. So I guess because more of them came over, we started losing. Like our front line is getting crushed already. And our Titans are dying. Well, there was a big push here. But at the end, we lost. Horribly. What's the next one? Oh my god, there was more. Last one was a bit of a bullshit. They increased the difficulty on us a lot. What do you mean by that? 82 of us versus 73 of them. Kind of equal in points, but it was city versus city. So obviously the attackers gained more points than the defenders. So here's this one. Oh, and I'm not showing this in the Discord. If you guys are here, you can watch it in the YouTube. So you can see what I'm showing. I can't screen share. It messes up my computer if I do all this while streaming. Maria, yeah. So Maria, if you click on the YouTube, you can see it. I can't screen share in the Discord because it messes me up when I'm live streaming and the other stuff. Sorry. So yeah, so this one, big time. Even though we don't have frontline, their frontline's gone. Their Titans are dying. Pretty solid, pretty nice. Good hit, good hit. This one is 69 versus 77, and 69 of them won against that. Let's see why. Why is that? Hmm. Speed it up. I would think it's the stagger. Because they're slowly coming in while ours is coming in too fast. And they still keep coming while we already finished coming in and then... That doesn't make sense. We did win. So why is saying defeated? Oh, okay. It says right here we won. But not a lot of points gained. They gained way more points. They kill a lot more. Nice. The last one was a BS. They increased the difficulty. What does that mean? Paula, what does that mean? They increased the difficulty? What difficulty? Oh, because we went. They put a city that was like 100 something BP. Okay. Like, why would you go that then? You should have said no. If the other ones were like around 50 to 40, 60, going to 110 or 150, whatever this city is. I know that's a fat city, so he had a lot of front line on him. So it wouldn't have been not fair. Yeah, not fair at all. He had all his front line. Yeah, I get it now. So yeah, that was the TAs we had against ED1. A lot of participation from both sides. Pretty nice. Never say yes to the other side when they say, oh, here, attack the city that's like 100 mil or 180. Say no. Because they will have way more front line when you go and attack. It won't be fair on your side. So don't do it. Revelance showing one of his attacks. 113. Let me see. Again, I'm showing this in the YouTube. So we have 113 with 62 and 72 with 42. I know you wrote something. You said something. Just sat there with no bubble. Okay. Very nice. I'm gonna guess it's a big fat city with 14. Nice. V time. How was your frenzy? Or did you even play? V time?
What?
How was your frenzy?
What?
How was your frenzy?
Oh, good. We faced 439. Titan's in here, or Titan was in here.
Uh, he's somewhere.
Do you
He
remember the
was.
twins?
The twins?
Yeah.
What twins?
Everybody called them the twins. They were from 420, 426.
Okay.
Now they're 439.
Oh, recent merger.
Yeah, they just merged.
Hmm. Any good reports you got there?
Yeah, hold up. We hit their two biggest cities. Um, but they dropped the bubbles. It was pretty much over, but they dropped the bubble to get the points.
Hmm.
So
Maybe they don't care about frenzy.
no, they're having like internal issues. I think they're like somewhat civil war, but not really.
Uh. If Titan, are you there? You can come over and talk about it. All right, we got 918 Mafia doing solo hits. Look at him go. Must be a very strong city. Yeah, it has to be a very strong city. Very nice, very nice. Good attacks, good
It's
points.
a 900.
Yeah, it's a 900 city. Not very impressive with the 700s. The last two worlds, 743 and 734, didn't come out in play. Probably because they're
All
dead
right,
nations or they don't care about frenzy.
all right. I put them up.
Let me see. Let me share. All right, 372, 439, Rising Star. 30 versus 2. All right, it's a fat city. I like, it's interesting how it was close in points, you know? Very close.
Against the one that's 7.8. Yeah, he has it pretty much. Uh,
Almost max city.
yeah, because his times are almost 45, and then his plane's high, but I can tell like the skills are maxed though.
Mm, yeah, it's hard hitting a max city. You have to
So, but
catch them. Sorry.
yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, like I said, he dropped his bubble on
Mm.
purpose,
So he had his
but
Titan inside.
yeah. But I mean, honestly, the times were gonna die easily, and then we got rain, and then the time survived a little longer. So I think that's what helped him out. But the other one that we hit was a 24 versus 2, because that one had more troops. We killed that one faster.
Ah.
Because if you look at the kill ratios compared to him to us, we were able to get him faster.
Yeah. I mean, if he sent it out his Titans, he would have killed a lot more.
Yeah.
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 Let's see. Who else wants to share us their frenzy? If not, we're gonna move on. A lot of good frenzy battles. Kind of sucks a lot of people did not have fun, you know?
Well, we're having more fun in Frenzy than we are in Void.
Why? Nobody wants to play with you in Void?
No, because in Frenzy, like big cities tend to like not want to bubble to see what they can take,
Mm.
and then so we end up going, and then they kind of just find out in a sense like yeah, you can't get burned. So like I mean that C41 that we hit, that was the kills were pretty much equal. Like I think he was like 140 million BP. So it's kind of one of those things like You only need probably about 20, 30 to burn a city like that.
Mm.
So it isn't much. So that's the scary part where it's becoming like, dang, like sometimes you only need like what 10 people and then that city's gonna die.
Yeah. That's why they are trying to increase the fatter they get, the harder it will be. But then again, as time passes, even though as fat as you can get, the city's power will keep increasing, and then it will come to the point that it doesn't matter how many BP you have, you can still get burned.
Well, I mean, I noticed there's like not skills that like help a team out. So like we used to face 439 when they were 426.
Mm.
And they had those two cities. So basically, we call them the twins. Everybody in our globe around us, they know them as the twins. Uh, they used to like beat us, but once like one of our two of our players have gone like a certain skill on the plane, like their stats mean nothing now. Like they get obliterated, and it's like crazy what the power difference is. And like, I this skill is just very OP. Like it does exactly what Camel intended to do, and that's
Mm.
why like it costs so much to get there. But once you get there, it's like you're like a walking cheat code.
Yeah. That's why group attacks are very important. Teamwork makes the dream work.
No
And
skills, the skills unlock
well,
make the
yeah,
dream work.
unlocking the skills, the correct ones, and all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. But you can't do it solo. You also need your team. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the newer nation players are not very team orientated. They're all very solo. I guess they're at that point in the game that they think, oh, let me do my SOS. This is gonna help the world get a lot of points. No, you gotta do some group
well,
attacks.
in the
Depending who you
beginning,
are, obviously.
I think in the beginning you tend to do a lot of solo attacks. I remember when I first started playing, it was always me going solo and scoring like almost billion points, in the beginning. But now it's you actually can't do that because teams evolve. They know how to play. It's like be more of a team now.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean,
I don't
being
know. I think
solo
it just
has
evolved.
his pros and cons, you know? It's a team game at the end of the day, but if you're a solo player and you can get points, that's fine. But I would think you can get way more points if you go as a team because you kill more. Kill
No,
more, get more points.
because then the kills get spread out through all cities.
Well, yeah, individually, but like as an overall, because what you're looking at is
Yeah,
not individual ranking. You're looking at overall, you know?
a true competitor is gonna always look at both.
That's why I said it's fine to play solo. I mean, that helps your individual ranking. But to win, sometimes not sometimes, like to win, you really need to be in a competitive team. Because a competitive
Oh
team
yeah,
will want to win. A
it makes it easy.
non-competitive team is just gonna be casual and just they don't care if they win or lose.
No, we have to win as a team, like as a
Well,
nation.
yeah, but there's this
But
whole argument that people say, like, why
who's saying it?
do
The free, like the middle spender or the semi well? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying there's this argument about why should people care if they lose a frenzy or lose a void because of said players are spending so much to even win the event. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I
like
get that.
that it creates the it creates the whole thing of if you're purposely losing while I'm spending to try to win, I have all the right to burn you, to make you quit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But people think that's not okay. That's not fine. That's being a tyrant or whatever. Like
No, I think if you so there's two ways to go about it, right? If I'm
mm,
just doing it and not telling you, then that's one thing. Like if I'm like, hey, stop it, or we're gonna do this. Like I kind of warned you, and then you don't do it, then it's like, okay, that's on you. Like
mm,
you're choosing to not, which is okay. You have every right, but
right.
then we have every right to burn you too. And then we warned you too. It's not like we're just uh, not telling you. But I don't know. So I'm Civil War is not necessarily good because then you have those cities like obviously 219 will tell you
Mm-hmm.
they just dropped bubbles and they got beat by 373. These are that. But
Yeah, that's the negative side of Civil War.
so so I mean it is what it is. But the other part is like people have really become really good at putting shields on,
Yeah.
so they don't want to drop them because they know they're gonna get hit. So
Yeah, that's why you have to be the one to hit them before your void opponent hits them. That's why you always leave a watchdog, meaning somebody that will stay in their base and watch them during the void.
yeah, how hard that is to do.
It is hard, but it's manageable. It's possible. You can do it.
What do you
Not
guys do?
you, but somebody can.
You just pay them in blue coins or what?
I mean, if they care so much to win the void and not have their bleeders bleed out like 5 billion points or 3 billion points because the one fat city that you can never get in Civil War decided to drop the bubble, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to have like I don't know, like someone's gonna do that for
I mean, Evergen
you
knows
gotta
219
compensate.
has like a super instinct where they can sense a bubble has dropped from John and they know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you found Fang City, he dropped the bubble and you caught him on time.
Accurate. We did not find Fang, so we found the rest of his friends, but that's all
But
right.
you found the fat one. Or, actually, no, Fang wasn't not that fat, was he?
He was back up to like I think 80 million something.
Okay,
So
so that's a lot of points, and he's always a C40, so some of them were T13s, which gives a lot more
yeah, he
points.
was C41. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
I'm getting, I don't know, if I'm a C40 and I'm getting burned by the Lions, I am not going all the way back to 80 million BP. Like that is just dumb.
I mean, I think
uh,
he did it because it was his final goodbye gift to 219 to bleed all
yeah,
these points during the void to make
he
him
Well,
was like
lose.
technically they
100.
lost too.
He was like almost 200 million or something when we first burned him, and then he
Mm.
got back up to something, and we killed some of his troops again. Yeah, it's been a ride with him, but yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
373 found him, so
I mean, yeah, at least we found him. We just didn't find all of his friends in time, but it's okay.
Mhm.
It
At
was a
least
one
they're
time.
gone.
Yes, it's a one
Yeah.
time thing.
watch him come back.
I mean, we took all of his resources, and all of his troops are dead. So I mean,
Unless he spends money,
I mean, he does have that kind of money. He could, but I don't know.
It's
I
all
think
in the
he's kind
bag,
of over
man.
it.
It's all in the bag.
Like
You
because
can't
he
take
didn't even leave
everything.
because of us, because he was planning on staying, I think, until the end of time to try to kill us, over his uranium mine drama. But he left because he got mad at John because they booted somebody over something and zeroed them out, and he decided that they were no better than us. Um, so he left John and got all upset and pitched a temper tantrum, and
hmm
so that's actually the reason why he left 219 and quit, was because he got mad at John and decided he was just done. So it wasn't even our fault that he quit, really. Um, and I guess once he was done with John, he decided there was just nowhere else to go, and just said F it all and quit, and just timed his bubble to drop during Void, and then all of his Chinese friends quit with him during Void, and staged this whole giant rebellion, and so that was a lot of fun. So I don't think he's coming back just because like there's nowhere else really for him to go in 2019 now, unless he joins like you know the Fourth Alliance or something. But
I mean,
um,
he can play by himself. He can do that.
I mean, he kind of already really did. Like he didn't really do anything, but
Mm. Yeah. Let's see. Southern Vermont says, Frenzy, my farms are set up on the TV to watch areas 24 hours. I can look over and see what's up to contact the team and play. Okay, so this is when about the watching over the bleeders base or hive. So he's using farms and playing the tablet rules, in my opinion. I never see any 1056 in the streams. I'm going to drop the link again in the Lions chat. Aw, thank you. All right, moving on from Frenzy, let's talk about the whole catty skin scandal. Was it a scandal? I don't know. I'm trying to find the event, but I guess they removed it completely because I guess time ran out. I'm very late on it. Yeah, because there's only this and then the sign-in bonus stuff. But I do have apparently someone spent a lot. Somebody from 785 spent a lot on the teddy bear event. That's a lot. And unfortunately, people did not read that in the intro or in the rule, I guess, it said that it was very limited to get the fragments. Like the Katie fragments were like what 100 limited, or let me see, where is it? Do you guys heard about that or knew about that?
Yeah, we sure did.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody who won't name names that
Well,
spent
I'm sharing it in the. I have the screenshot. I can't. You
No, it
can't
wasn't.
pronounce.
It wasn't. It wasn't just. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, somebody from
Or I can't say it.
785.
Is it like wasn't it Holbrook something like that?
No, somebody from SOB. He has he spends 165,990 points, which supposedly money wise was like what 16,000 supposedly. I don't know. I don't know how much those packs cost, so I'm just gonna go with what they said. I thought I did have a screenshot. Where's my screenshots?
Good thing I didn't spend any of that stuff. Even the dig one I didn't even spend, but I was able to get a lot
Yeah.
of fragments from that one.
Yeah, so here. There's a max limit for the number of some items in every event. The max limit of Dancing Sweetheart fragment, which is the new Katie skin fragment, is 310. The max limit of Advanced Troops expansion is every event is 100, yada yada. So you could have the probability of getting only 310. That's what I'm guessing. So my what I wonder, if the guy that spent that much, did he get the full 310? Because like to
Oh yeah,
spend
probably.
this much just to get 310,
Yeah, he
that's
probably
just too
thought
much.
I was gonna get more, but it's just that because even in the what's it called, um, polar, you have a
Mm-hmm.
limit of how many aeons you can get for her skin, stuff like that.
Yeah. Um. Well, whenever I even said this before, whenever the game tells you or brings you to the table of, hey, look at this event or look at this item, but it is controlled by RNG and you have to spend on that RNG, it's like a gotcha. No matter how much you doesn't matter how much you spend, it's all RNG. So it's not gonna guarantee you an amount or what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would avoid those at all costs. So that's why this event I didn't even spend on it. I didn't even look at it because I could tell right away that it's like, yeah, it's all random. If I spent $20, it won't guarantee me at least 5 Katie fragments. Or at least one
Yeah,
Katie fragment, you know?
I know what you mean. Yeah, like polar, it tells you you get 8 of those fragments, you get 10 of the skin fragments.
Mm.
Like that's better because it's telling you each package is giving you X amount.
Yeah, so it's the same with the let me see. If you go to the
So
shop,
for free, basically, I got 35 fragments of the new skin for
by
free.
the digging one, right?
The digging and the teddy bear one.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, 30 is not
So
that bad.
between, yeah, and I didn't even spend because I was just like,
Mm.
I don't know, so I don't like this. And then I said, because I said it's not like polar where it gives you an exact amount that's going to give you. So I
Mm.
was like, I'm just gonna wait and see. And I basically got 35, so I'm just like, yeah. Good thing I didn't spend on it.
Yeah. It's also the same as the anything that's a chest, like officer chest or skill chest, even if you buy the pack that brings those, it doesn't guarantee you that it will give you the officer or the fragment of the skill that you want. Like anything RNG, I just avoid it. The only RNG I do that it really does, and it's free either way, because if you do your dailies or if you do some events, it gives you a lot, which is the recruit officers. Because you do get a lot of envelopes for free. You don't have to even buy them. You can just get a bunch of them by just doing your dailies and some events. Vermont asks, can we still stack advanced troop level? If so, how many times? Do you mean advanced troop like the expansion? Because I know for a fact that the advanced ones, which are, hold on, just I know this. I'm pretty sure I know this. The ones that are advanced HP, advanced attack, advanced troop expansion, you cannot stack those.
No, really, you can.
You can or you cannot, because I know the normal
Yes.
ones, which is HP, attack bonus, or troop expansion.
The only ones you cannot stack it's the bubbles. You can have 25%, for example, for 3 days or 1 week or
Yeah. So bubbles you cannot, but I'm talking about the
split expansion.
advanced versus the normal, not non-advanced buffs. Either they
It's
changed
about
it because back then you could not stack advance. Advance was not, you couldn't stack that one.
I do believe I did see Hulk from 229 with 2 days fleet expansion active. I don't know about the 30%, but as I remember from our chat that you can also stack the 30% as well, as long you don't use 25% and 30% together. So if you use 25% fleet expansion, the time will stack together. So it's does available. It was 1 month, 2 months ago. So I know that for sure. I can do that if you want, and I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah,
So
do that, because I remember back then the advanced attack bonus or advanced HP and expansion, you could not like increase their timing, like
yeah,
increase their time, not increase their percentage. It's just increasing how long you can have them. They're only an
yeah.
hour long.
I'm talking about timing. So
Mm-hmm.
1 hour for 1,000 gold, right?
Right.
Let me do that.
Yeah.
I don't advance
I've always stacked them.
The advanced ones?
advance I don't have, but the normal ones.
Yes, the normal ones you can. You can increase the timing of those.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the advance. Can you increase the time? Can you stack them up, meaning by increasing their time, because they're only 1 hour?
Let me check.
I think troop inspection is also 1 hour. The advanced one, yeah, they're all 1 hour. Anything advanced is 1 hour
The
apparently.
25%,
30%.
you can stack them. 30%, I have only one, so I cannot.
Okay, it's okay. So they changed it because, like I said, back then, and I didn't even try because I knew, because I did it once back then, that it would not let me. And they don't give you, every time they do an update, they don't tell you that they changed something, you know. So it's like, okay, good to know. Now you can stack them up. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just tried it with a couple of mine. You can stack them.
Nice, awesome. That's
Yeah,
great.
just to make sure. I was supposed to have done it before, I know, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, like I said, like I did it before, back then, before, you know, all this, and then I didn't do it because that's a waste. Because back then it was, oh, you use it, but it just reset the time. It resets the 1 hour. So I didn't do it because getting those is kind of a bit expensive, but a bit hard to get, because, you know, either you get them from packs or some random event. So that's great. now I know. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of those. That's good. Awesome. All right. So thank you, Ghost, for that. Thank you, Ghost.
You're welcome.
All right, and Evergen. All right.
Have you
Let's-
also
Mhm.
got the bug with the 200% for fuel?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna jump into. So, new update, mobility. There's a new update for mobility. Now your mobility will be 200, but that is if and only if you buy the auto kill pack. If you do not have the auto kill pack, your limit is 100. But if you buy the auto kill pack, you can go up to 200. So right now mine is refilling, and now I'm at almost 150. So that's the new update that came out. So yeah, more mobility when you buy the auto kill pack. Right, V time?
Yeah, but I think it's gonna hurt them more than anything.
I mean, yeah, because for one, it still costs the same. Oops, I did not want to use it. No, 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 no. Let me refill. It's still $4.99, so it's not bad. It's good.
No,
And
what I
no,
mean, what I mean by that, it's like what any business wants you to do is spend more time in the game than out of the game.
mm,
So now, like, if it takes for me, it's gonna take me 5 hours to get to 200. I'm just gonna log in every 5 hours, do it, leave, and then call it a day, right?
right.
Versus before, it was every 2.5 hours. I was like, okay, log in, kill, get out, log in, kill. So I will be on less, which is awesome for me. And then so bad for them. Because no matter what,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy what I'm gonna
I mean,
buy regardless.
they're still throwing a bunch of events in such a small time.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. For us, obviously, for them, I don't think so because they're always making some event, and there's always you could have GC, Polar, Iron Blood, and then a Frenzy or Void all within in 1 week. You know what I mean? And an
Yeah.
Elite War. Let's not forget Elite War.
But I think for us older nations, like we know what is what at this point, and then we have
Mm-hmm.
cities that are like pretty good. So like you're only going in to get what you need and getting out. Like that's how I look at it now. Like I'm at a point where like with the old globes where you just know what to spend on, not to spend on, and
Yeah.
the rest is just like, I'll play for free.
Like at this point in the game, us as an older nation, it's like you don't have the need to, unless you're a whale, you don't have the need to push to be strong, I guess. I mean, you still want to be strong, but like you don't have the need to like buy an excessive amount to be an equal. You know what I mean? Like I can just be chilling, getting my XP, and slowly I'll increase my stats. Then I need to increase my stats now so I can be valuable in a team because the world is just starting, you know? Like when people are starting the game, they just want to either they build their cities too fast without building their stats, or they're building their stats and not building their cities, which the best option is building your stats rather than building your cities. Because there's a lot of I have seen a lot of C40s that are the stats of a farm, you know? It's funny to be honest. Um But my point is, as being an older nation, we know what to prioritize, we know where to spend, we know where to focus on because we've been playing this game for so long. As to a newer nation, they're just starting. They don't know. There's not enough guidance, and there's so many things to focus on, like officers, equipment, Titan, warplane, officer skills, island. There's so much now. Back then it was like less. It was lesser things to focus on. So like for a newer player, they're like, everywhere. They're focusing on too many things instead of the foundations, you know? Anybody want
I
to add
agree.
to that?
No, I agree.
Agree. The foundation is
He
the
was
base of the game. So without a proper foundation, you cannot come further.
Mm-hmm.
What nation is
That
those from?
I am
Sorry?
playing
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
from what nation I do play?
Yeah. What nation
Yeah.
are you from?
I'm from 255.
Oh, you're from him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Oh
I hate
yeah.
you guys.
Excuse me?
he was
That So I hate you
Even for
guys.
the older nations, like I don't know, I don't think expanding that's gonna hurt them so much. Like I have no idea. Like I don't only log in to get hit monsters and log out. You know, like I log
Mm.
in to do my stupid
Oh,
spreadsheets and talk to people sometimes and buy stuff and you know, like I have no idea how long it takes to refill my fuel. Like I always have auto kill because
I
I'm
do
too
know.
lazy to hit monsters. And plus, you know, it gives you the fuel every day. Like, you know,
Can I give?
like I don't
Can
think that so many people have their exact fuel time charted that they know exactly when to log in.
Actually,
Specific.
Actually, it's a great benefit because of, for example, my situation. Before I go to sleep, I do kill the zombies, and when I wake up, my fuel recovery is already at 100%. My fuel
Yeah.
recovery takes 3 hours and 30 minutes to recover. I do sleep 7, so or 8. So that means I do lose 3.5 an hours. It's like 10 zombies every night that I don't kill them. I don't take that XP. I don't take that rewards in the whole those 3 hours and a half. I don't have them. So right now I do have them. So the perspective about it's not about today. It's about in a month, in 2 months, in a half a year. It's a lot. Look, I wake up. I do have 100%. I did have 100%. I do my ruins. It's 60 left. So I do kill 6 zombies, and after that my fuel is empty. But right now, tomorrow morning, I wake up and I don't kill 6 zombies. I kill 16. So that's a plus.
You know, that's
And
what I'm saying.
for
It's good. It's good. I just don't think it's going to cause a lot of people to log in less. Like I don't think a lot of us are only logging
oh,
in like every 3 hours.
you're
You
so
know.
responding
most
to V time
most
statement.
of us in the older nation have already the 6-star Saki Morgan,
Ooh, what's
or
this?
maybe Brave Star on Laura 9. If you have the 6 skill as fuel recovery, right now is the time to swap the officers, swap the commander skill, or add the extra and take that benefit, because if the fuel recovery is around for 103 hours, you can make it maybe 2.5 if you adjust, upgrade a little. So that means you can allow around 20 zombies a day extra. So in
Ghost,
20
I
zombies,
killed about 40 zombies in a 6-hour span when I go to sleep.
oh wow, that's nice.
Mm.
I do take those benefits. I do take those bonuses because it's free and it does improve everything. Look, for example, I do need 1 week, around 1 week, without spending anything. Only log into the game, click auto kill, and that's it. I need 1 week for one skill. For example, to gain 2% long range attack, or 2% HP melee, and that's a huge in a week for one, at this level. So I do believe with with right now that we have 200%, and overnight it will make a great impact over time. So I'm not talking about in 1 week. I'm thinking about in a time of maybe 3 months that the things will be different. So it's a bonus for all those players who does focus to hunt zombies and take those benefits. It's a plus. It's a
Yeah.
plus with 2 plus.
So somebody, let's see.
I've did skip. What are other improvements are available beside that?
I think
Fleet
that's
expansion.
all. I think that's all they did at the moment, from what I see
Okay.
was difference. Let's see. Southern says not enough players buying the auto card. Their way to pull some coins. That's kind of true. Makes people buy it so you can like, oh look, 200 more. We thank Unique so that we can focus on the right stuff. You're welcome. Ban taking Reyes will show you the zombie trick. No. Who showed me was V Time and Flex Nuts. Those are the only two people that showed me about the zombie trick.
Oh yeah, me too. Flex nuts.
Yeah, Flex Nuts. I think Flex Nuts has the. I think it's the video that almost everybody has seen about the zombie trick.
Yeah. About his fuel recovery, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, him and I talked, and he basically, because I mean, I knew about it, so my recovery was always fast. But he took another step where you're like, overnight, you're just leaving your iPad on, and it's so you're never like not killing zombies. So like, I want to say, on on a good day, if I log in when it tells me I'm fully recovered, I can probably get about 100 zombies a day in a day.
Mm. What's your
So I mean,
you have a max sorry, you have max fuel skill, right?
no, I do not like because I don't have the 3S's for the recovery part, right?
Oh, but how's
But
your recovery time looking like? Like if you go where you
it's
showed me where I can
one.
find it,
So it's one. Yeah. So if you go to your info,
the
is that what it's
info,
called?
info
Yeah.
stats all the way at the bottom right here.
Yeah.
Mobility recovery. Mine is 1+/162 seconds. I know it's disgusting, but it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, yo.
Yeah. Mine's one and +1 for every 94 seconds. So it's almost
Mm.
like you know, like I said, it's about 2.5 hours for me.
Having one of
Little bit,
these.
little bit. I'm trying to get it to like 185. I want to say like FlexNut has 183.
Mm.
He's probably the best I've seen, but I'm not dumping into it until I can get the 3S, the mobility recover. Because
I
once
have
I
a
get those,
mhm.
then
I have a
I
dumb
can definitely be
question.
higher.
I have a dumb
What's your dumb
question.
question?
Is it when it's 1 plus the number? If it's a high number, is it faster recovery, or if
No,
it's a
it's slower.
low?
So basically it's saying so every 94 seconds you get a +1, so it asks you for one. So if you look at it from a point of like, so that's so 90 seconds will be a minute and a half, right?
Mm.
So every minute and a half you're getting one fuel recovery. So
Ah.
if you do the math, like in a sense, if you're at 190,
Mm.
it's every 15 minutes you're getting 10. So if you do like 30 minutes, that's 20. Obviously, then within an hour you have 40 in a sense, right? So in 2 hours you have 80, and then you add the next two, that's the 20 that's missing. So that's like right there, hour and a half or 2.5 hours. Does that make sense?
Okay. Kinda. So I needed to get to become lower.
Yeah. So
Mm.
like I said, if it's one for every like 90 seconds, so like I said, it's basically every minute and a half you're getting a fuel recovery back. So that means
Mm.
in 15 minutes you're supposed to have 10. In 30 you're still supposed to have 20, and so on and so on. So within an hour you're supposed to have 40 fuel
Okay.
recovery.
So get those triple S's recovery fuel, get the fuel up skill, and you should be solid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Or
like
you
Mm.
in off seasons. For example, right now we don't have nothing happen in the weekend beside the lead war. You can use the commander skill reset. If you have a high level commander point, you can take up to fleet expansion for war. Take both melee HP,
Mm-hmm.
and you can take both of fuel recovery as well. I do believe you do need commander level 64 plus
I think I'm
65.
69. Yep, I'm
Oh,
69.
you're 69. You can
Mm-hmm.
skip. You can. You don't need enough in off seasons. You don't need defense. For example, for melee in the mines, because you can use that for fuel recovery for the second one.
Okay.
That's a
yeah,
tip.
I have Commander 70, and I have mine till mobility recover too, and then my war, I have everything pretty much except for like long range defense. That's the only thing that's lacking.
Yeah.
And I don't change. I leave it like that because everything I do now, like, but I have high stats, so it's like obviously a little bit different as
It
well.
makes no difference if you switch the commander skill or not, if the stats are proper. You're right. Yeah, take those
Yeah.
bonuses. That's the best you can.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a little bit different because I do have the stats to back it up. So like I'm just like, if I don't have 30% increase in long range defense, like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. At least it gives you a lot of officer XP and equipment material, so this is a good thing. My equipment, I need to raise some level 5s to level 6, but I got the important ones down, so that's what matters.
Equipment after one certain of point will be everything level 6, and you will have 6 orange each one, and you cannot use that as well with the extension components. I do have around 90,000, 90k. I cannot upgrade nothing, only to change 2 or 3 purples at level 5 to gold. So that's it. At one certain point, that stuff anymore. But your experience can be used every time because of the 6-star skills.
Yeah. So this is V time stats. So he's at long range attack at 1,555 with a melee HP of 1335.
Oh,
Pretty
wow,
solid
nice.
stats for a quote unquote non-spender.
I never said that. I never said that.
That's what I said, quote unquote.
No one
No, but
spends in this game.
but I will say, I can honestly tell you, but I mean, I do buy like when the new officers come, so obviously I do get XP from that, right? Because it always gives you XP.
Yeah.
And I will say that I went from like I want to say 1,200, like something LRA, so basically 1,500 something. So where I'm at, basically for free.
Nice.
Because I was killing like because like you like Ghost was saying within over time, like, so I'm saying like within like a year I grew 300% in LRA on top of growing melee HP and other stuff.
That's a couple of thousands dollars to do it in a short time.
And then I will tell you, like, it would probably take me about 3 weeks, maybe 4, to go from level 1 to level 55 for free on each officer when they come out.
Yeah, that's why I always keep saying the game is not a race, it's a marathon. So if you're on a budget, treat it like a marathon, not a race. It's all about time.
All monsters are pretty much 55, except for like those Medici and Docs, whatever. Those aren't 55, but everything else is like they're all level 55 for free, by the way.
Very nice. We'll take that out. So I guess the digging event already ended. I don't know.
We're fishing right now.
Yeah, we're fishing. I was thinking the fishing rewards are not looking that bad. I feel like they changed something. Something has changed here. Or maybe it's the same. I don't know. Like, I feel like
rewards aren't bad because you have that quest bingo. I think is that what it is called?
Yeah, it's a quest bingo.
So those things are pretty good actually.
But I feel like they added extra rewards because there's this whole challenge. No, not the challenge. Where is it? Is it notes? Like, this is new. Like, I didn't know they had a little box of rewards here. Like, if you catch fish, it gives you like an extra rewards. I didn't know that's new to me.
No, they had that before, but it was like on a page. You have to go there and collect them.
Yeah, and then there's this achievement rewards, like extra rewards if you achieve to get more fishies. That's new
Yeah,
to me.
they've had that.
See, this is you can realize I don't play these events.
It's super new. It just started like this past time, like
Yeah.
last fishing event.
No, they've been doing that for a while now. See, you guys all just don't play them.
No,
I do.
the
I
bingo's
was
been
like
there.
second or third in the fishing event like 2 times ago. I do play it sometimes.
I'll
It just
put it this
started
way.
this last time.
Jen doesn't spend on them.
I do too. My stats are higher than yours, man.
Watch
There's only a few
out, she'll find you in the uranium mine.
I'll kick her. She knows it.
She
You
has a
can't.
very strong city.
It's pretty good. I hit it before.
What you trying to say?
Why?
All right,
We saw
so
219 Iron Blood.
oh, but nobody cares about Iron Blood.
The
Anyway,
stats are still the stats.
well, that's true. And then there's items. So what I was thinking, if I spend at least $20, I could get some good rewards. I already spent how much I've spent already? $5. I already spent $5, and I already did level whatever the first level, which is level 4. So I want to get the 100 alloys. Would that be if I spend 20, I'll get to those alloys, or do I need to spend more?
No, you're probably gonna spend more because it says you have to buy 6,000 gold. And I want to say 6,000 gold. It's like
Is
$30.
it? Well,
Right?
it's the fish bait packs.
Oh, that part.
So this is 21. For 20 is 21, and this right here says 10. I guess this is the level 10. 20 will get me to level 20, I would think.
Yeah.
No,
No?
20 only gonna get you to level 8.
Dang it. I mean, hey, it's Katie. I get some Katie's. That's not bad. For 20
The one
bucks.
that's good, you know that cannon one, the one with like you can be behind the screen and that thing's like you're basically behind a robot and shooting like shots and laser rockets.
The one that gives
That
you a
one's
bunch of arrow
Yeah, like that one.
or bow.
If you spend like I want to say, is it $5? Maybe a little more, maybe 10. You can get like 8 KDs, which is pretty good, I think. Because you're spending almost like $6 or $7 to get only 5 or 6 in general.
You guys need to stop staring at my iron deficiency. It's growing, okay? It's growing. Stop staring. Kitten is saying, you just need to challenge Nation 2, Nikki. I got 1 billion steel on my small kittens.
No,
Are you gonna-
don't hit the kittens. Those kittens are dangerous.
They have rabies. Are you gonna share your steel with me? I will take your steel. I need some for my hall and wall.
I will share my steel with you, Nikki. I'll even be nice and not defend.
I won't kick you in the uranium mine. Like like some people.
Kitten's such a farmer.
It's a trap.
Yeah, I go and then I see a bunch of I see I don't know 20 kittens with T4s in there. Yeah. Steve says 99 gets you to level 8. And then Vermont says collecting the fish prize was last event, maybe 2 ago it started. Oh, so it's still recent. It's still a recent thing. Well, still, Steve, I spent $5. It got me to level 4. So if I spend 10, that's 15. Yeah.
20. I just spent 20 and it got me to 10. So.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So if I spend 10, I'll get to 8. I spend 20, I get to 10. Yeah, I can't talk right now. God. If I spend 10, I'll get to 8. If I spend 20, I'll get to 10. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, it's not bad. The price is just for $20. It's not bad. You get all this and an extra. But is the island piece worth it? That is the question. Is this island piece worth it? Because it reduces attack of all enemy troops by 1%.
It is, but if only if you're like a high level player. Like, so there's So poor Rat, before he left, he was like getting that specific island part, and I would say like he is probably one of the hardest persons to hit and beat because his island was pretty huge on that.
What was the level of his item? Do you know? The bakery? Oh, we lost. Okay, he's on a call. But I'm wondering, the higher level it is, does that 1% increases, or is it 1% for one bakery? That is my question. Because I know if you go to level 6 of the bakery, you'll get the addition of max fleet troops. But does the reduced attack of all enemy troops increases, or does it stay to 1%?
No, it increases like by like 0.4, 0.5, something like that effect. It doesn't grow a lot.
Okay, so I will expect if I get a bakery at level 12, that it's gonna be like like a 3% increase, maybe. Maybe it'll be at 3%.
Maybe 5, maybe like it's closer to there. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Because it other friends, because like I know like some ones they increase by like 0.4, not even like half of a percent. But like you're talking about the whales like their difference is fractional, right? So it's like even a 0.4, it makes a huge difference for them. For us peasants, it's like it's way different.
Let me ask Ronaldo. Ronaldo, what level is your bakery? Can you show? Yeah, the bakery. This, if you're looking at the YouTube, it's the island piece that looks like a cupcake. Shin says 0.5% increase per level to bakery after level 1. All right, let me see Ronaldo's real quick. So it's 0.5 V time per level increase.
I just knew it was something like to that effect. It's very minimal.
But like, yeah, like you have to be a whale to have it at a higher level to make a difference. Because that's a problem with a lot of island pieces. Like you need the islands to be at a higher level to make it worth it, to make it do what it was supposed to do. Because at a lower level, it doesn't do anything. It's just like low percentage to what it's supposed to do.
So
and I'm a shrimp. I'm a little shrimpy. I'm small. I'm a tiny little shrimp. I get eaten a lot in the uranium mines by the whales. Damn, Ronaldo, your game is slow in opening? What's going on? What about the aquarium? Does one aquarium makes it worth it than one movie theater? Because I remember we were talking about the movie theater that one time of the spinning wheel event. If I remember, you said having one theater was enough at the time because it's a good island island piece to have. Do you remember that conversation? I guess he sent another call. Okay. Well, while I wait for V Time and Ronaldo, does anybody want to comment on anything that we have talked about? Don't be shy. I don't bite. No? Nobody? Yo, why is everybody shy today? Jeez.
It's because Pool is trying to get Jen to help me on the mines. He's so mean.
Jen, why do you keep bullying the kitten? You know that's animal abuse. You want PETA to be called on you?
Bully the kitten? Do her?
PETA being Kevin.
I couldn't beat up Kevin if I tried. I'm too busy.
That city is too strong.
Busy. No.
Too strong.
I'm too busy being bullied by Striker.
Is he still out of ED1?
Yeah, I think he was last night. Let me see.
Yeah, he left ED1 because some drama happened in there. No, yeah, he left.
I know. He was still last night. He was in Hobbs last time I checked.
So the answer to your question is yes, one movie theater is still enough.
What was that time?
One
Yeah,
movie
he's
theater is still enough.
It's still enough. Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's still in Hob right now.
I mean, I understand the guy in a. I get it when somebody has a job that is very time consuming. And this game can be very time consuming depending
I'm
what
waiting for
team you're
somebody right now.
in. If your job is very time consuming, obviously you won't have time to be in a team that is very competitive, that is very organized, military wise. You will not have time to read the mail or to participate on the important events. So being in a more casual alliance will be fun or more beneficial for that person specifically. However, having the #1 strongest city in 52, you're meant to be in the competitive alliance, not in the casual. You have to be paying attention to the mail, paying attention to what is going on, and being active overall in all events that the alliance says that this is the events that we are required or we are focused on. But hey, that's my 2 cents. Evergen, it sounded like you were disagreeing with me.
No,
No, it's okay. You can disagree. That's okay. I want to listen why. It's okay. I'm not.
I would no. I've got nothing to say there.
No, my point is if you have a powerful city should not be in a casual alliance or a farm alliance. It should be with the top active alliance. Top 1, which should be the most active alliance in the nation.
It should. I agree.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
should not
You would
belong to
think.
people like him.
Well, things happens and it's on his hands.
I know.
So
Yeah. It
but
is what
hey,
it is.
like I said, if your job is very time consuming, this game is very time consuming for those who want to be competitive. If you just want to have fun, that's on you. But when you grab a city as such, you need to fill up those big shoes. If the shoe fits, you know?
Yes.
All right, Ronaldo. He said his is at level 11. What does the percentage look like? I need water. What is this? Breadman versus Sales? You know, I never will forget the day that Breadman got burned by the Russians. That day, I will never forget that day. It was so funny.
That was a crazy day.
Oh my
That turned
god,
into
when
a,
I
that turned into
heard.
a 6-month civil war. That was
Right,
crazy.
okay, so for context, Kitten, you know more better than me, but I know the short version, which is FYC was in a civil war with some Russian alliance. Everybody in that alliance was already burned. No troops, nada. And then one day, Breadman did not have his shield, and the Russians came in and attacked, like multiple attacks. And Breadman was a fat city. What was he, like 100 mil BP or more?
He was like 160.
Yeah, like 160 against cities that were already burned with barely any good troops in them and not even strong. And they all went group attacking him multiple times and they zeroed him completely. Nobody defended him if I remember. Nobody defended him. Maybe they defended him at the end, but
They
he
got
got
2 hits in before he got completely zeroed because he was
so
at the time.
and Breadman's a strong city. It's a very strong city, so it's shocking to
He
me.
was taking out C41s as a C48, or as a C38. He's a
Yeah.
big boy.
Mm-hmm. It was so shocking to me that such a defeated group of people that they don't have many good troops. Their resources depleted. They only have probably one good fleet in them to do such a big attack on such a strong city at that time.
It's because there was 3 T4 killer accounts that joined for that attack, and that's probably the only reason they broke.
Oh man.
Like the T4 killer literally joined Bro to cause that attack to go off.
Yeah.
Which is
Ronaldo.
why, you know,
Uh-huh.
we had another civil war right after that one.
Ronaldo. I mean, like you know where it says 1% attack. Hold on. Let me go back and read what it was said. Ronaldo not understanding me. Okay, so if you click on the bakery, Ronaldo, it said at level 1, reduce attack of all enemy troops, -1%. What is the percentage at your level 11? What is the percentage? That's what I want to know. Thank you. Devil Donna says, did you say you could double up on the attack bonus and advanced attack bonus? Thanks. Apparently, apparently, yes, you can. Apparently, you can. Apparently, I mean, I knew about the attack bonuses. Well, not the. I mean, sorry. I knew about the normal bonus, normal buffs, which is attack, HP, and expansion. The normal ones. You could stack the timing of those. Back then, the advance, which is only 1 hour, anything that has advance on it, advanced attack, advanced HP, advanced expansion. Back then, you couldn't stack the timer, but now some update happened. I don't know when it was been a while. That now you can stack them up in time, the timing. So instead of having it for 1 hour, you can stack them up to have it for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, how long you want it. But you can't stack up the percentage. But you can stack up the timing, if that makes sense. Sorry. Mine is still stacked from checking earlier. Nice. So you stacked it up to 2 hours, Evergen.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can now stack up advanced buffs, which is pretty nice. Because like I hate it when I play Void and I use it, nothing happens. And then when there's something happening, I already used it, and then I don't have time to put it on. I could just stack it, and if something happens, hey, it's active. So this is nice. This is nice. Vermont, our nation is about 1 year old and have a group that has never dropped bubble till the other day. 250 mil minerals and the fixing gone in 60 seconds. Watching that city for 365 days. Yeah, it's nice when there's a city that you've been watching. If you're in Civil War and there's that fat city that you've been watching for years and the bubble finally drops, you can expect the second it drops, somebody's already hitting on it. Because there's always somebody watching. So, yeah. You're welcome. All right. So, is there anything else anybody want to talk about? I'm out of, yeah, I think I hit on everything I wanted to talk about today. Is there anything going on? Any drama? Mafia, why does 923 sucks? Why? What happened with 923?
Because I'm in here. Fuck you, Mafia.
Okay. T4. Is your LB is your nation a T4 nation?
Hell no. Hell fucking no.
The
Mafia,
greatest
you a
insult.
sucker,
The
yo.
greatest insult, calling somebody a T4 nation.
What about my insult to 374 Farmer Nation? And then someone got mad, but the name stuck.
Oh yeah. People get mad if you call them a farm nation. And sometimes
Yeah,
it's true. Sometimes it's true. They just don't. They're in denial. Like, even though 286 is a great nation, awesome for Void, I just hate that they use T4s.
How much T4?
Too much T4s, but hey, they're great for Void. But I do not like that the moment they have their hit against Polo, they stop playing. I did not like that. Me no like that. Because, like, okay, the Void ended at that moment. It ended because there was, like, no bubble drops, nothing. It was just dry, empty, dead. Dead Void.
It's called strategy.
Boring strategy. That's what we call it. Boring.
Take the good with the bad.
Mm,
Hey, Nikki.
yes.
I have a question. I used to be a long range attack city,
Mm,
and I just got access to a C-36 mid range attack city.
uh-huh.
Is there like a guide to like kind of like a basic get started with formations for mid range?
Ah.
Because you know how long range we have like the 1198 and
No,
like
what? 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 The 1198 is you're using the what? No. What do you mean you're using the
No.
No
1198?
1-1s. No
No.
1-1s.
No
Bad
one
panda.
one.
Bad.
no, when you do like elite zombie or doom or stuff like that, when you get
Oh, I thought you were talking about
is
like
there
attacking cities or uranium attacks. So you want to know about
I want all of them. Is there like a
a
an
guide for
advanced
that?
yeah for mid?
I did have a live stream with mid-range players, like two of them. Some things might have changed because I think this live stream was before C41 came out. I think somewhere in there they talked about how they do their attacks with Iron Grip and Medici. There's a Medici one. Um, but things have changed. So it's a C36.
Yeah,
I think you're
I just
using
the C-37, but I don't. I just have the zombies. I don't have the shredders yet.
oh, so technically you're a C35.
Gunners. Gunners are
Gunner.
the mid-range
Oh,
snipers.
rocket.
When do you use bikes? I think was if you're a C40, you use bikes. Is that what it was? I'm trying to remember. I don't have great knowledge with mid-range players.
You used
I only
bike
have one mid-range. I don't have
to pick out the tank.
the shoes for it.
Sorry, what you say, B time?
You use bikes to take out tanks.
No, but during zombie events like Iron Grip, Medici,
That I would not know.
yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me look back in my notes real quick.
A lot of the mid-rangers I know use gunners for like Doom and Iron Blood or an Iron Grip to boost their attack because they get the faster attack rating boost or something like that. I'm lazy. I just use rockets and stormtroopers because I'm a slacker.
But whatever helps you with getting a bigger score, though. Where is it? Where's my Medici?
Yeah, and I
Here.
have 1100 mid range attack at the moment.
Okay, not too bad. Medici. Damn, when was it? When was the last time I made that Medici guide? Almost a year ago. Damn. On the 29th, it's gonna be a year. Wow. Time flies. Alright, let's see. Sorry, going through an ad. Alright, mid-range players. Alright, so mid-range was like, you don't have T12 types, right? Because you're not C37 and you haven't even,
You have
yeah.
T12 rockets.
What T12s you have? Bikes? Or what was it again?
The rockets.
Okay, you have T12 rockets. So it says I wrote 250 T12 filler troop type. Actually, no, hold on. Give me 1 second. Alright, mid-range. Let me look through this again. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So, 250 T12 filler troop type. Shredders, snipers, rockets, gunners. 100 of everything else. T11, T10. Max T12 zombies. I guess your T11s would be... Is it the rockets? No, it's the gunners. So the gunners are T11. So it's either you use your rockets or your gunners, or both. But you max the zombies. You always max the zombies, so that's gonna help you a lot.
Okay, thank you.
But Medici has changed. So this is like like I said, this is a year old. Things have changed. I don't know how much. Jared says C37 is for bikes as a mid-range. Use them at levels 37 and 38 until you get gunners at 39. Alright, so try bikes. But if you don't have bikes, Gunners it is. Um, who has the strongest city in the world? The strongest city worldwide. That's that's hard to say. Like the strongest has to be like a completely max city. And the only max city I know is Ronaldo, but I'm sure there's somebody who's stronger than him. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who has the strongest city?
We went across Vegas and he had like 3 C41s with like
Yeah,
1700 melee HP.
yeah, and
He's
everybody
he's
has
God. We
been
already know Sleek God.
Yeah, Vegas is a big game.
everybody has been showing Vegas' way of playing. Like, what was it? Four iPads, and each one of them is the city. Crazy guy, crazy guy. I could never play multiple cities. Could never do that. That's too much.
Like, I know a lot of good, strong cities, but just because you have a good, strong city doesn't mean you're a good, strong player. Like, there's a lot of weaker players that are like way better than some of the gigantic whales.
Yeah. And with such a strong city, I mean, I guess I don't know. Does he play with his team or does he play mostly solo? Well,
Vegas?
yeah, Vegas. I never seen him play because we barely ever
We,
meet those nations, so it's like
we
I don't
played
know.
him in Frenzy and he just
From
sent
what I hear, he
341s in each tower.
Ooh.
the thing is, when you have that many big accounts, you pretty much are your own standalone alliance. So it's not him playing with the alliance; it's the alliance playing with him at that point.
But not just
Yeah.
that. It's like he's like in the 700. So like, how far away is he from like everybody else? Because like, if he came to like Globe 1 or anything from Globe 4 or 5, whatever, like we would be able to kick him. Like it wouldn't be an issue. Does that make sense? So it's like he's basically just strong for where he's at. Think about it. If he went to 219, you don't think they can kick him from out of the tower? They could probably do it with like 10. That's how stupid strong 219 is.
Yeah. I mean, one Vegas against 10 to 19, Vegas will lose.
So he's relatively strong for being in the 700s. Like
Yeah.
there's no comparison.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
for
it comes
sure.
down to.
Yeah. And then Liga has a very strong city. And then there's a great one from 621. He also has a strong city. By the way, if you guys are in my Discord, you can join right there. It's pinned on the top of the chat. You can join in the Discord. I showed a little sneak peek of what's coming next upcoming video about gonna be another Iron Blood battlefield. It's Ronaldo versus Great One. So two of the strongest players going head to head in Iron Blood. So it's kind of the same vibes of when I did Ronaldo versus Ali X Dark, I think it was his name. So yeah, look forward to it. There's a sneak peek in my Discord. You can join in and watch it. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on at the moment. Yeah. And also, I did upload a Void video. If you guys have not seen it, go watch it. It's a pretty good one. It's 269 versus 219. This is like 3 months ago. It took me a while to make it because I don't know. When I do Void videos, I always want to make it different from the other Void video. So I'm always stuck in, I don't know, I wanna change it. I wanna make it more funny or add an extra here, an extra there, editing wise. Just, make it more like a masterpiece, I guess. And those things takes time. So that's why it took me 3 months. Actually, it took me 3 days to make this video, but it took me 3 months to come up with something. 3 months of brainstorming, I guess. But it's good. You should watch it. Give it some love. It's a good video. It's funny. It's funny. You can see my iron deficiency. And 219 love my iron. I got eaten up. um, let's see. So okay, so Vegas does speed attack with Holbrook, and will send all 4 cities in one speed hit. It's like it takes skills to do that, you know? Like 4 screens, and then using both of your hands to like hit the speed button, you know? Or yeah, 4 fingers on 2 on each hand, and just tapping to speed together, you know? It's just crazy. I can't imagine it. I just can't. I can only play one city at a time. I can't do multiple. It's too much. It's a pain, yeah. uh let's see. Yeah. Um what else? What else to talk about? Let's see. Rallies are easier, but rallies takes time. If rallies were like at least a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes, they'll be, rallies wouldn't be that bad. But they're 5 minutes. So you're just sitting there in a rally for 5 minutes. That's too long. It's too long. Yeah, but it allows me to bring 20. Well, by yourself, that's true. By yourself. Oh, hi, Jazz. Long time no see. City placement is key when running multiple cities. Wait. City placement is key when running multiple. Having close together is tough. Sorry, what does that mean?
Like when you get into a big battle with multiple cities, when they're all placed together, it can get really lost for like reinforcement or shielding because
oh yeah,
you're
yeah,
trying to
because
save everything.
you end up clicking the other city instead of clicking your own, or clicking where you need to
I've
click.
reinforced the wrong city so many times because of that.
It reminds me when you're trying to do like a speed attack, and there's little cities all over the city, and there's always that one person that instead of clicking the tower, like in Frenzy, you're trying to click on the tower, but you end up clicking the city next to the tower, and you either attack a little city, or you reinforce, I don't know, somebody else instead of the tower. They're like, people should not get too close to the towers, because like you end up clicking that instead of the tower. So I'm wasting my speeds, and I've seen it many times. People wasting their speeds and attacking little cities just because of that. It's funny, and it happens to me a lot too. Like instead of me attacking the tower, I end up attacking like a C30, sorry, a C8 or a C12. Makes me sad. There goes all my speeds. And I also don't like how in Void, it's never a great idea to, when your whole alliance is moving to the other nations to start attacking. It's never a good idea to be in a cluster, in a yeah, in a cluster. That's the word. Yeah, because one, the minute the enemy sees you and your cluster of alliance of cities all together in one spot, the minute you guys start attacking, they will know which one is the fat one that cannot hide, and they will go and attack that one, doing a counter attack. So it's always it's best for everybody to like teleport separately, be spread out, away from each other, like the plague, 6 feet apart, you know. Hi Hokage. Let's see. Hi. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Anybody wants to add anything? The dog? No? Okay. All right. Yeah, Hokage, I guess you came in close before the stream ends. Like, I need to get water. I'm thirsty. But I think I hit on everything I wanted to talk about, to be honest, and I got nothing else to say. yeah, so if you guys want any notifications of my next stream for next month, you can join the Discord. Link right there. Let me post another link. Actually, let me get another link. Discord. Forgetting where to go. And I copy a link. So link to Discord is right there. You can join in. Everybody is welcome. For the next stream, like I said, next video should be up soon. It's in the works. Hopefully this weekend. Hopefully this weekend I'll release it, and then I'll go back into either I probably will do another Void video, or I'll start talking about the male Titan. But there's not much to talk about the male Titan, so it's gonna be probably a quick video because the Empress. I think the Empress is the most important Titan because she has a lot more benefits than the male. But having both in good stance is important too. Vermont says, do you think when cities have skin on and you TP as a group on the other nation that can play in your favor as opponents have hard time seeing everyone or clicking in them? I mean, it could probably cause lag. It will be a disadvantage on your side if you start lagging for so many city skins. Because remember, during Void and teleporting to a different city, you start lagging. Even though they updated everything, it still kind of lags for people. So I wouldn't recommend it to have a bunch of city skins and already grouped up, because the person can still click on the people can still click on you due to light mode. If you switch to light mode, it becomes kind of easy to click on the city and to go into where, and also like it reduces the lag, but they still haven't improved it. I still feel like everything's still the same there, after the update. But yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream. It was fun. I had a good time. I hope everybody else had a good time, and I hope it was helpful. I'll see you guys till next time. Bye.